Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is the Doom Ben.
The Doom Ben. All I need is love, though. And then it's fine.
Turns out you didn't need energy at all.
Turns out I didn't need the energy harvested from terrorizing literal babies.
Oh. Love isn't something you take.
Dad. Love is something you give in the form of lunch. Man. So we're back at it. That's Sailor Moon R.
Yeah, starting season 2, which is where the name changed over to Sailor Moon R. I think because it was like ordered as like a new series or something.
Have they like stepped it up with the animation and art in terms of like fun, or is it just me? Because it seems like this selection was like every 2 seconds I was smashing the screenshot button for every episode.
I think what this is on par with is like the Rainbow Crystal episodes, which was also like a filler arc.
Gotcha.
I think it's because it's more. It's like the most fillery they've ever done because there isn't even like. Throughout all of that, there was still like one of the Guardian Generals, which still ties it back into like the main plot.
Yeah.
But the
that's
Doom tree is entirely created for this.
I mean,
TV show.
I love it.
In the manga. What? Ben loves the evil tree?
Yeah, man. It wasn't even evil.
It turns out to not be evil at all?
Yeah, it was completely. I didn't even have to feel bad. Like, it was just a misunderstood tree.
Yeah. It stabbed and I was like, it was just a joke, bro.
Yeah, it's like, you're fine. Walk it off.
But it didn't reveal that until after it stabbed her.
Well, yeah, because no one, like, unlocked the power of love or whatever the hell. I was even thinking to myself while watching this, like, man, it's kind of nice to not have, like, a 50-episode thing where it's, like, where it's, like, enemy of the week, but also for, like, 50 episodes before we get to our close, you know? Like, we just had a nice little, like, 7 episodes, and it's, it's a nice little thing.
I have bad news about the rest of the season.
I mean,
this was easier honestly, to break up because it was like, okay, has a cutoff.
But honestly,
I think the other thing in terms of fun, is because the villains enroll at their school. We get so many other interactions that we wouldn't get otherwise.
That's very true. That's a good point.
That we didn't get last season.
Yeah.
Like when Nephrite and fucking, why am I only remembering her fucking dub name?
Who? Naru?
Naru, yes. All I had in my head was Molly, which is her name in the dub.
Wow.
The original.
Fake fan.
I don't know how that happened. But yeah, when her and Nephrite were interacting, that wasn't good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was fucking cursed. Dude, I did like how she got attacked or whatever, and they're like, why is it always her?
Like, no, they got her again.
Yeah. Like, what is it with this girl? No, that was like them being at school. It's just so prime. Like, there's so many interactions. And it just felt really good. It was fun. I didn't... Mm-hmm. I'm glad that they got their... Like, it sucks that they had to get their memories back, like, in the context of things. But as a viewer, real happy we didn't have to spend a shitload of time assembling the team again. It was a little weird. Maybe there'll be No, it can't be. It can't be addressed later because they already resolved it. It was weird that Mamoru didn't get his memories back right away, just because like nobody fucking acknowledged it. Kinda like Usagi was perfectly
Usagi
happy.
figures it out pretty quickly.
She figured it out pretty fast, but like she was just I like seemed weirdly fine just being like, yeah, I'm gonna just act like we always have. And there like it's weird that we didn't get any like sadness about that. Just because the last chunk of the first season, you know.
Yeah, sure. Because like the reason is because they just wanted to reset to the status quo and do their get totally. another ring at just doing the old shit. But like she doesn't have the power to fix it. That is Luna's job. Luna isn't gonna do that.
Yeah, no, like it was just weird that we didn't get a moment, you know? Like she just really went into it and nobody really acknowledged like, oh, these destined lovers who like were already reconnected and confirmed and had this whole thing, and then like,
look, they reincarnated and fell in love all over again. They can do it again.
It's fine. Whatever. Usagi's stronger than I am. I would have been a mess. As soon as he called me dumpling head, I would have fucking crumpled.
Just out here dreaming about banging both Mamoru and
that fucking shot. Yeah, dude.
She did that with Mamoru Tuxedo, or she did it with like fucking Arcade Kit Boy.
Yeah.
And Tuxedo Night or whatever. She's had this fantasy before. Just a dude for each arm.
Yeah, man. And if it's not that fantasy, it's the giant meat bun.
It's just fantasy. Like the way she enjoys food. Double fisted.
Man.
Oh, dude, we had some good double fisting eating this time too.
Oh, holy shit.
It's
dude,
my favorite.
All of the food stuff was so good. Her fucking crying, and she's just a wavery crying mess about.
She forgot her lunch.
And Amy like ate all of her lunch. Like that shot is fucking. That's gonna be in my brain for eternity. Oh, holy shit!
It's so good.
Her eating the rice, not even eating, just fucking annihilating that rice. Amy's like holding up,
shielding herself with a cloth from the blowback.
Oh my god! And then her like walking home in the sunset, and she's fucking crumpled, like she's on 0%. Luna has the lunchbox. Oh man!
And now she's crying tears of joy.
Yeah. Oh,
like rubbing her face against it.
That shit was 10 out of 10. That
Usagi
entire
is so
thing.
Good.
Yeah, dude. And even fucking like even the beginning when she gets her memories back, and then Luna's like, I really hope you could take care of this so we don't have to like ruin everybody else's time. And then Usagi immediately cannot take care of it.
No. Just eating shit.
Just constantly. Eating shit. Oh my god,
that's my other favorite Usagi moment. Is her go-to move in fights, crying and falling down.
God.
It's just so funny.
Yeah, man. There were so many moments. Also, watching the diving back in, I mentioned it to you, but it was absolutely prime watching the first episode, and Ani was there just kind of standing behind me, and then we started arguing about like who's the coolest. Finally, this is the experience I wanted. She likes Amy because Amy is smart. I'm like, you're factually wrong. Jupiter is the best, easily.
Jupiter is the coolest, easily. She's the one
She
who
was-
knows fucking Dragon Fist.
She was arguing that Ray was like the actual, like, the toughest or the coolest or whatever. And I'm like, are you thinking of Ray or are you thinking of Sailor Mars? Because that's two different arguments.
Did Ray write this? Is Ray's like PR?
Dude, speaking of the fist of the dragon fist, why did we only get it like once? Did we even see it twice?
I think she uses it twice.
I don't
I
even
it's
think
twice.
I really didn't. I don't remember seeing it the second time. I remember seeing
I
fucking.
think in the finale she uses it again. Everybody
As soon as
uses
they
it there.
introduce,
but they don't. The animation's quicker. They don't do the like full one that they did before.
I don't think I don't even remember her saying, because I was looking for it after a point. I don't even remember her saying Dragon Fist
No,
or
she
whatever.
does.
Okay.
She summons the Dragon Lightning. At least one more
Cite
time.
your sources.
I think only one more time.
Yeah, no, it's like unlike Venus, who gets to
It's in the
fucking
finale.
use. She gets to use crescent beam shower every fucking attack.
Well, and Amy gets to use the freezing one every time because her default fog ability is a little low on the power creep level.
Hey, fog is a decent mechanic. You just have to use it 800 times in a row. Well, I remember getting a fire soul bird a handful of times or a few times or whatever. I think. I remember seeing it multiple times anyway.
Yeah, she never did but the first time she does it, she does the whole chant with the talisman, and the next time she does it, they just show that shot and she throws the talisman. They don't go through the whole thing.
She said that I think she did the whole talisman thing twice. I remember seeing that specifically twice anyway.
Well, she's definitely throws the talisman a bunch of times also.
Oh yeah.
Separate from that.
Yeah, totally.
Like even when she does yeah.
Nothing can compare with my disappointment after after Sailor Moon's tiara throw doesn't work, and she gets fucking wrecked out of the Sailor Moon transformation. And she gets the new shit, right? And I'm like, oh man, here it comes. Here it fucking comes. We're getting, oh my god, there's gonna be like a new outfit or something. Like we're gonna like enter the next phase, and it's just the same exact fucking outfit with a different brooch. Like
She gets angel wings during her transformation now though.
what the fuck ever.
Look, it's a filler arc, Ben.
It's so disappointing.
They can't go all out on
I
new
didn't
stuff.
know it was filler at the time. That was so early.
You should have known, because we haven't even got to the thing that the manga ended on from where we read the manga.
Oh right, there was someone with a gun.
Yep. That's the next episode.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah.
How did we leave off fully? I remember the gun. I don't remember the context.
It's tiny child who says she's Usagi, and she points a gun at
Right, the baby.
Sailor Moon saying, "Give me the silver crystal."
Right. Fucking baby's got a gun up in here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's also
remember.
in the preview for the next episode.
You think I watched the previews? I don't want to be spoiled.
Look, I'm gonna send you a screen cap from the preview
How dare you?
because it's so good. It's everything I want it to be.
Yep, that's solid.
That is just a fucking gun.
Yeah. That's just a pistol. You just barrel stuffing Usagi. Right. Okay. Yeah, I that completely slipped my mind. Whatever, man. I want the power up. The new moves were good. Except Sailor Moon kind of didn't get one. Really. Not a good one anyway.
Sure. She has her new stick.
Well, yeah, her cool new stick that you can buy in stores now for the holiday season, only $15.99.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I can just
It's a new
imagine it
toy.
too. I can imagine the exact kind of plastic it is, and like how it lights up
Well,
and
yeah.
shit.
We saw it
Like
in that live action Sailor Moon show.
that's true. Okay.
It was one of the funniest parts of that show is just they're just using the toys.
They're literally
Like,
just
these are
using the
not-
toys. Yeah. Man. Yeah, we got our main character using meh moves, and then we got fucking
The
dragon
move is
fist
fine.
punch.
It's the music is like it takes a while for not being that hype.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's once it hits the Sailor Moon bit, like then it's fine.
Yeah, Sailor Moon halation, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's the like
Yeah, the classical motif.
Yeah. It's just not that hype. Um gotta cleansing these cards.
The cards are weird. I don't know.
They're
Knowing
Tarot cards, but they're all boobed ladies.
yeah. I mean that part's not weird. That's just like science or whatever.
The one that was just literally vampire.
The first one was just
The
a fucking
plant
vampire.
lady that was vampire,
Hell yeah, dude.
shouting, just like acting like a Pokemon, just saying vampire all over the place.
They all just said their name, dude.
Yes. Uh huh.
Like that was the real fucking filler. Like, give them lines, make them a character.
It's true. None of them said, "I'm the king of kings."
Yeah. No, the villains were so much better. Even like the design. The only design I can remember is like standing out was the clown chick. And even then it's just because I was like, wow, they did a clown, but like only one pant leg. Like that was the standout feature.
There's plant lady. There's minotaur lady.
There's that like rock star-ish kind of lady. The
There's
spiky
the
hair.
one with 4 faces.
Yeah, Dakra something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's out, yeah.
I'm sure there are other ones. There's a mermaid.
I don't remember the mermaid for some reason.
I think
You know what
they're
that-
at like the school auditorium, and he's like, "All right, pick the perfect guardian for this situation." And she like picks a mermaid. I'm like, that is not that's not optimal. We're not in a fucking aquarium. What are you doing?
For some reason that made me think of what's her little brother's name? I completely forget. Something.
Shingo.
Shingo? Sure, why not? We get a shot of him doing the fucking "in the name of the moon I'll punish you."
Yes, in his VR getup.
Yeah. Man, that stuff was great.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Did you notice that one of the monsters in the VR thing is fucking Boxy? The boxing priest from that episode of
No,
last season?
I did not notice that at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Here,
pretty good.
I have a
I should have paid more attention to those. 'Cause
and
I did
it's
have
like
a kind of a thought like
Godzilla
that.
is like the one next to him. But that's fucking Boxy.
Oh hell yeah! Jesus.
Boxy callback. I love it.
Yeah, no, that's
Because that episode is the one that I'm now think about the most. It's fucking, I'm king of kings.
yeah, that's a top line.
Lovely punch.
I don't know what episode I think about most.
Because
Probably
it used
the
to be for me. The
Oh,
Rhett
no.
Butler one's also up there for me.
oh fuck, Rhett Butler. I forgot about Rhett Butler.
I'll never forget Rhett Butler.
Man,
He is not
I
the
guess
handsome tomcat that Luna wants to make out with.
that whole thing was great. And then Usagi's just dreaming about meat buns, and Luna's like, "What the fuck is wrong with kids these days?" I don't know. It's probably partially recency bias, but like the episode I think about the most is the last one. That fucking all of them grabbing on the scepter and firing, and
Oh, sure.
everybody before that was like fucking dead. Like that's
Yeah,
a
it's
big
good.
one.
The only reason that one's not on my list is not the one I think about is because what I think about is the R movie that I think does that a little better. But
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
I forget how deep have you gotten in the series? I know we've talked about it, but
I've seen that movie. That's
okay.
it. Beyond
I
here.
gotcha.
I didn't finish watching season 1 when I was going through it before.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think.
I think I listened to
Not
the
make it far
recap
at all.
podcast maybe into here, but I don't remember where I fell off that either.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, this definitely this was like what I needed as a re-entry. Like I am fucking ready. Like this definitely, it was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely like I knew what I was
lights.
looking for from Sailor Moon, and this delivered it.
Oh, 100%.
It's like I wanted Usagi to be hungry and double fisting food and falling on her face, and I got all of that.
Yeah, man. We got fucking the sequence of Amy eating at her computer. Like even
it's
that
so
was
good.
just incredible.
Just the, like whatever, like tiny burger she's eating, it's just like all in her mouth at once.
Yeah. Mako was great. Her fucking slapping.
She should play
Amy
Snow
on the
White. She has the biggest boobs, the largest chest.
Yeah, man.
That's who should play it.
Fucking.
Do you want to compare?
Do you want to compare? Fucking killed me. Oh my god.
And then Amy saying she should play Snow White because she has to study, and Snow White's mostly asleep, so she has the few lines.
Yeah.
And then everybody stares at her with like gremlin eyes.
Yeah, dude. That whole sequence was also great.
And the fact that it's like, but the mom was just like, yeah, this is why my friends all quit. This is exactly why these parts are open.
Again. Man. God, that shit was so good.
It's very fun.
And just like all of the. It was just like every time everybody was together, it was just such a good fucking time.
Yeah.
Because we just got to see them hanging out or whatever. Like when Usagi and everybody else, when Usagi and her dad and Mamoru are fighting for their fucking lives in the VR place, and everybody else is just waiting in line, like just standing there, like smiling. That shit's so good.
None of them are dying of a terminal disease.
Yeah, nobody's like dying. Nobody's dad showed up and fucking backhanded them onto the ground. It was neat. It was just good times.
Usagi's dad just happened to be there. She was trying to go on a date.
Yeah, I trust you.
That I trust you is so fucking funny. I trust you, Usagi. And then she's like, oh, but my dad said he trusts me.
Man, he'd be
Also,
fucking
she's terrible at shooting a gun Her VR gun.
Oh,
Cannot
absolutely
hit fucking
terrible.
anything.
Absolutely horrible aim.
But she was like the video game Goblin Queen. She called herself.
Yeah, the Goblin Queen. I think did she say like people used to call her that or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember being like, I don't know if that's what you think it is. Like, people were like, "Hey Ben, you're a bit of a goblin." Be like, "You're not wrong, but fuck you also."
No, thank you for seeing my true self. Feel seen.
Damn, you could tell. Didn't Artemis try? Artemis tried like hitting on Luna a little bit too, didn't he?
He did.
And got fucking
Luna was
shut down.
Luna was not having it.
She wants a handsome tomcat, not a fucking beta or whatever.
He did gaslight her for a long time in season 1.
Yeah, that's true. That's a red flag. Oh, I thought of the other cool thing. I can't remember when the fuck it was. Hang on. Was it during the play? I think it was during the play when all of the sailors got a little monologue intro. They got to say their thing. Oh, that shit was cool. I don't remember what everybody said, but I remember Sailor Venus was like the mask comes off or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Like that reference. I'm like, this is good. This is what I needed. And they're all up on a stage and shit. Yo, the baby episode where they're caring for the baby.
It's so funny because like we get the episode about the like kindergartners on the bus, and then the writers are like, but what if even younger?
Yeah, dude.
And then just next episode they're literally stealing energy from babies.
Yeah.
In daycare.
The important thing from that episode is everybody fucking insinuating that Isagi and Mamoru banged. Isn't it Amy? Like, Amy says something. She's like, what did you guys do? Man.
I think Venus also
says Venus says something, then Amy says something, and Mako says it was that whole thing was just great. And we get the baby's perspective, except not in a stupid, shitty way, like whatever movie we watched that one time.
Because the baby's eternal monologue is like it's like a fully formed person.
Yeah. As it should be.
Also, he fucking pees in the bad guy's face.
Yeah, man. I knew that shit was
multiple times.
I knew that shit was gonna happen.
He's like, I don't like you. Blap.
Bam. Fucking headshot.
Just like Krillin.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not where you want to be.
No. No, that shit was pretty good. Also, like, it was nice getting to see Mamoru doing shit. I don't know. He seemed more chill in this little section than he did early on in season 1.
He did, because, well, in this section, he's not, like, blacking out and losing large chunks of his time.
That's true.
Because the version of him that's, like, running around cheering on the Sailor Scouts and is literally a separate person. It's like a separate force just walking around.
That was so fucking weird. Like, what a dumb thing.
I mean, it's pretty dumb that they're just like, what if there's just a different Tuxedo Knight, but he's like Arabian themed and he's got a knife.
Yeah.
And he's got a white flower.
Yeah, the white rose.
And he says adieu.
Adieu. Yeah. That everybody's like, maybe not everybody. I know Mako is crushing on him, right?
Yes.
But people are like, who could he be? I'm like, yeah, I fucking wonder. Like, do people not have eyes?
Well, Usagi figures it out, but then he's there and Mamoru's there, and she's like,
Yeah.
fucking what? That's
Yeah,
weird.
like oh,
She was
yeah,
not wrong.
No,
It was
just
weird.
fucking baiting the audience because who the hell is gonna guess the physical manifestation of your subconscious desire to protect Usagi? Nobody.
Me. I'm going to
fuck
guess
you.
that.
Fuck
I've watched things before.
You didn't guess that then. Liar.
I mean, I looked at what happened. I'm like, okay, that's definitely what that is. It's not a question.
What the fuck do you mean that's what that is? Excuse
That's what
me?
that is. I've watched a lot of fiction. I recognize a manifestation to protect someone.
What the fuck ever? I'm calling bullshit on that. It can be all the.
No,
it can be as true as you want it to be. I'm not gonna believe it.
Okay. It's just like very clear to me.
Whatever. What am I thinking of right now?
It's like his memories that have come back to him or whatever. They're just floating out there, being a separate dude.
They weren't even his memories. But
like
that
in my
would make
assumption,
more sense.
In my assumption, it's like it's something like that or whatever.
Memories would.
I'm not saying like I
more
nailed the exact phrasing that he used eventually to exploit it, but
I could have at least given like a half-assed science explanation.
no.
You know, like when they all got their shit fucked up, like you got split into two. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he got split
Anyway,
up
it was
into two.
lame.
And he got sucked. He got like he turned into a gas and got inhaled back into himself. Whatever.
Yeah. I knew it was improbable, but like part of me was kind of pulling for the really insanely stupid, like, oh, it's his twin, like some dumb bullshit. It's not Endymion. It's Schmendymion. I would have been a little on board with it as a short-term device. I don't want to do a Schmendymion for 50 episodes though. That'd be too much.
Got to reset to status quo. Got to reset. Got to get there.
I am curious as to how they play that going forward. Because I have no idea. I'm completely
I mean, they're just
unfamiliar.
not going to talk about the stuff that happened in these episodes, probably. Unless
No,
there's
not
some
even,
other filler episode.
No, not even that. But like the whole basis of not the whole basis. We had I don't know what, 2 chunks of season 1, maybe 2.5. Like at first, they don't know who they are or what the fuck is going on. Specifically regarding, I should elaborate, Usagi and Mamoru, aka Princess Serenity.
You mean like
and Endymion.
the dynamics of their relationship?
Yeah, because
Well, now they have a baby. They have this toddler with a gun.
yeah, that's true. I suppose
It's just like real heterosexual marriage. They're locked. They're now locked together, but there's this child with a gun, forcing them to making everything worse.
I'm worried that we're gonna get more bullshit that will keep them apart, or other like physically, or more bullshit that will like revert probably Mamoru to his whatever state where he doesn't know or remember or is forced into servitude or something. I don't want to see them. I don't want that to be an angle. I want them to just operate.
Well, look. Again, the
tandem.
reverting thing, that was only because of filler and because like they were making an ending to a show because they didn't think they were gonna make more.
Yeah, sure. But
So like if you're follow the manga is probably not gonna like go backwards like that when they're working from that material.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go fully backwards, but
we look social drama. Because there's this child.
Social drama.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's fully social drama. Like the gun is kind of it's a little more than social drama. That's violent.
Look, the gun is the practical manifestation of the metaphorical drama.
Oh man.
It's both a metaphor for what having a kid is like, and that child has a literal gun.
Hell yeah. No, I'm very interested to see where shit goes.
Sure.
'Cause
I
had
hope they
nothing.
don't forget to keep having fun.
I really want them to keep having fun, man. I just,
That's all I want.
I hope nobody's shitbag dad shows up. That would be great.
Usagi still needs to remember to wake up in the morning and eat. Eating happens every day. No matter what angst you may have, you still have to eat. So
I'm hoping we get
as long as the show doesn't forget that.
I'm hoping we get a sequence where everybody is talking about the super serious thing that just happened where people's lives are at stake and Isagi is laughing at a funny manga.
That's so good. Look at this funny page. Like,
and just her like shitbag laughter. Her little shitty laugh.
Uh-huh. She's so good. It's so good that like the main character is the comic relief.
Yeah, dude.
Just the dynamic was very funny. Like all the other characters are just like normal people in relation to her. Even though, like they're weirdos in their own ways, but a lot of the time they're just straight men to her.
Yeah. No, like they're like weird, but in like normal ways, I guess.
Or like they'll get an episode of them being like Makoto having her super crush.
Yeah.
And thinking that the bad guy is the Moonlight Knight.
Dude, you know what sequence was real? The weird hospital sequence was so jarring.
Oh right, that kid, he like tries to save Makoto and he fucking goes off a ledge and he's lying there in a pool of his own blood. You're like, God damn.
And then it's
then
like
Makoto's out here giving him a blood transfusion.
Well, like the like
she's an
jarring,
O type.
The jarring montage that's like blood red overlay and her being like, it's like super fucking serious and alarming and urgent. And then it's like back to their bullshit.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
That's what I like. As long as you can do it, like you can go as hard as you want as long as you do.
He's on bounce back.
Yeah. They're kids. It's fine.
Yeah.
She'll get more blood. She's going to be a little tired this episode. Usagi's a little worried about her. She's going too hard.
She should have been nibbling on a cookie or something.
True.
Would have been prime.
True.
Missed opportunities. Yeah.
But yeah, when that kid went over that ledge, I'm like, is he fucking dead? And then they cut away, and you see the blood pooling.
Yeah, dude, it was real brutal.
That it was a lion, but it was also a lady.
I remember that.
It was like a pink, like lion.
Right, and it had the woman's face.
Yeah, and it had like the figure of a woman, kind of.
Well, yeah, it's like a sexy lion, like like Nala from Lion King, you know.
Not that sexy.
Yeah, right now that was hotter.
This is not. This isn't Disney animators.
Don't know how many hours went into those eyes.
Hey, that's it. It's the eyes.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's the Disney difference.
The Disney difference. Fuck.
As opposed to the Pixar difference. It's just all about that base. It's the thighs.
Fucking
thighs.
A Pixar short or whatever where it's a woman who's literally like a twig with the fucking most bodacious hips that have ever graced cinema. Insanity. I mean, don't stop, but like they can't keep getting away with it also.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know that I have anything unless there's just more good shit that I'm not fully remembering.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I forget
the Miss Haruna stuff? Their teacher?
with the date.
She puts them in detention and then like her date calls her back and she completely forgets about them.
Dude, the detention was so good. I love the maybe love is a strong word. I greatly enjoy the trope of like bad guy trying to do something and protagonist just like stretching and fucking putting a pencil up their nose to stop them by coincidence. That shit was great.
It was very, very funny.
And then what's her name? Just Anne?
Yeah.
Annie? Whatever. It's
Yeah.
like she's on guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Usagi.
Too strong.
Ever vigilant.
You see how well she dodges all that shit? Constantly dodging.
Master.
All her
of
points are in dodge.
drunken dodge.
Crying dodge.
Yeah.
And I liked how petty the bad guys were.
Oh, dude. They
They're-
were just like for any small grievance.
Yeah.
And they're weird, like I couldn't tell fully. Were they like actually sort of siblings? Is that how they considered themselves? Because I know they use that as a cover. Like, oh, we're just super close siblings. But also they seemed real
I think that was just their
in the
cover,
beginning.
but also they're like the last two survivors of a dying race. So
Yeah, like I
fuck
don't want to
knows.
assume that they're in a relationship, but like
No,
Oh,
they were in a
dude,
relationship.
I totally forgot. I was going to mention, I was thinking about it while watching this entire time. We primed ourselves perfectly. That flute call, though. I'm like, man, this is like the coolest villain of all time.
He's got a flute.
He's playing that fucking flute on the roof. Like he's a misunderstood.
All the girls are into it.
He's like
The girls are so into it.
He's like a misunderstood loner that all of the women love, just like me. Oh, that flute killed me. As soon as he started playing, I'm like, yeah, I'm home. Yeah. It was good shit. I mean, it was good flute, though.
He's telling
No
Usagi
complaints.
he's in love with her, and then he goes on a date with Makoto, and Usagi's mad. He's like, I'm so mad he's on a date with Makoto. He told me he loved me.
Yeah.
Just made her angry.
No, all of the back and forth, how they were just involved in the day-to-day shit was so good.
Yes.
As opposed to season 1.
Like, that Anne just literally wants to be in the play because he wants to, like, get Maru to kiss her at the dramatic moment or whatever. But
yeah.
her cohort is then using that as a Cardian attack. Because there are people there. They got energy.
Yeah, man.
I also like the thing of them, like, they go after just girls at first just because she's like, she just wants, she's just like mad that he's like horny for them or whatever and that they like him. It's not about, there's no reason for them to not target anybody's energy.
Yeah.
It's all about their weird whims
Yeah, they're
that can then
emotional
change
beings.
as the episodes go. So that then we got to get the younger, fresher energy.
We got to get that fresh energy. No, fresher.
Not 5-year-olds, like 2-year-olds. Come on.
5-year-olds? Too old. Their energy's already gross.
They're tainted by their already loving Sailor Moon.
Oh, well, what about Sailor Venus? Who? Never mind.
Although, like, the Sailor Moon merchandising that's happening in the background.
Yeah, there's like a show and shit, and
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, right. In like the second episode we watched, like everybody's gotten like talent scouted for some show, but like the slide that Usagi's in, they're going for Naru, and Usagi's like taking a volleyball to the face.
Yeah,
it's like not her. No,
not this girl. This one. Oh, that shit was so good. And then everybody else gets scouted, and Usagi tries walking in.
Oh, not on the list. Not allowed in.
Oh yeah, I guess because that's where they got their memories back, right? During that fight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Usagi finally sneaks in, and Luna's like, "Transform!" And she's like, "Can you tell me what's happening?" No, there's no time. It's all right. So her big speech is like, "I may be clueless and have no idea what's going on, but..."
Yeah, dude. Oh, man, there's that other
voice
time.
of a generation. She speaks for us all.
Dude, and then the like, whatever, however many episodes later where she shows up late because she was studying, and Luna just yells at her to transform. Or no, are you talking about that bit? I thought you were talking about which bit are you talking about?
That is that bit, yeah.
Oh,
but that's
okay.
like the second episode we watched or something.
I think I'm getting it confused then.
Okay.
Or maybe there's two similar things.
But Luna yelling at her to transform, and then her saying I'm clueless, that's all the one thing. That's what against the Minotaur.
I thought that was later. Okay.
No, that was earlier.
It all blurs. They were at that shrine so damn much.
And that's like the second monster, because that's where they all get their memory back.
I don't remember the monster.
Minotaur.
The monsters did not stick for being like half titty. The monsters did not stick in my mind.
Like 2 of them were plant ladies.
Weren't too much titty, not enough plant. I don't know what to tell you. Biolante, there's a monster. No, I don't know. They just maybe because they only fucking ever said their name, that there was like nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Design just even for being decent, they didn't stick.
There was that one that was like just had a mind of her own. She just literally did not listen to orders at all. No explanation for that. She just fucking didn't like listening to the guy. I think that's like maybe supposed to show like their thing with the Doom Trees weakening or whatever.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, because that's like near the end. It's like build up to a thing is gonna happen.
Yeah, it wasn't super.
The Doom Tree like elevator door in their apartment was pretty fucking funny. Please don't go into my Doom Tree room.
Usagi's like, what the hell was that? Like, I'm working with plants.
I'm working with cosmic biology.
Cosmic biology, you could say.
And Usagi's just like, oh yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Then she tells the others later, like, that's not what? What did he say? This plant is evil. This is a piece of the Doom Tree. We have
do the little
wiki info on it.
Dude, the little twig wrapping around Artemis's paw.
You've been freaking the fuck out.
I mean, I would freak the fuck out, dude.
It was just on Usagi's head.
Yeah, she's just fucking walking around with it. Good stuff.
Yeah. Sailor Moon, good. Fun.
Yeah. I'm excited to be back. Even though
There's
this was
a lot
just
more.
filler, apparently. Who knew? Not me.
Ben, head empty.
Me and Usagi
Hands
have...
full of food.
Yeah. That's my life, pretty much. Earlier you missed it. I was double fisting some white bread. Nice thick loaf. You know how it is.
That guy ate food. He's like, what? Why did you eat food for? Only survive on
Yeah,
energy.
that's right. They don't. Yeah. I don't know. Just wanted to.
And at the end, he makes food for her because it's like, that's how you show love. It's like, oh, what do we do with this now? I have no idea.
It was just a piece of shit platter.
Yeah. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. I mean, as long as she likes it, whatever.
The thought of taking love. Love is something you take.
No. Love is something you bake.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any more last screenshots I want to talk about? Oh, fucking when Usagi like gives Ray all that hot sauce.
Right, yeah, and she gets the
Her
fire.
derp face.
Yeah, man. That scene,
Usagi's
that
face.
little scene was also incredible. So much good food shit going on in these episodes. Just amazing.
Luna with the math problems.
Her fucking shit-eating grin is so good.
Yeah. I really liked Usagi's like crayon drawings of the plot of Sailor Moon that she shows to Mamoru,
Yeah.
trying to get him to remember. It's her strat. Also, there's the one episode where they go back to the Usagi and Rei, like going shoulder to shoulder, sticking their tongues out at each other.
Yes.
And the thing that I love about it is we get that shot again of like the stylized like close up of them going at it. Then there's a zoom out with everyone else, and they just see them going at it still in the background, and then it
Yeah,
cuts
yeah.
back to them again with just them standing next to each other, and then they like humph off of each other.
Yeah.
That's oh.
Well, and even
It's
Ray.
like, yes, you know what the show is about.
Like,
'Cause this was like your big plot episode, but this is what matters.
Yeah. And
That was
even her.
where she got the new stick.
Well, and even super early after they get their memories back or whatever, and Ray's like, or who? Maybe Usagi think that they one of them mentions like I have to fight with her again or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They know
there's
what's
a good
up.
shot of Ray like sweeping up at the shrine, and Usagi's just got this big fucking shitty grin on her face, the big open mouth,
Yeah.
and also there's also like a time when Usagi saves them, and Ray's like, but I have to say, I wish you'd rescued us a little sooner. I think. It's like,
Yeah.
and everyone else, Makoto and Venus have good faces. This one.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of just little like super anime, like chibi-ish expressions going on.
Yeah.
It was
That's a bit
great.
like, and I'm just like more clued in on how good the like in between frames in the show are.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're doing a lot of work. Because it's not like there's, like, a ton of frames of animation in the show. But, like, they put so much... Those drawings are so good. There's so much personality in them. So I'm just screenshotting constantly this batch.
Yeah, oh, I took so many. I do have to actually wrap this up, apparently. I've missed a phone call.
All right. Well, it's saltcirclepod@gmail.com. Saltcirclepod on Twitter. Or saltcirclepodcast@gmail. Yeah. I'm at Comic Panels. Anchor.fm/saltcircles, where you can find our episodes hosted.
Sailor Moon is fun.
Yeah, the shit rolls. Peace. Adieu.